Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Debbie. Today we're going to be making some wooden pumpkins. I had my husband cut down some 2x4s, and what I had him do is just cut the edges off, just 45 of them. So he did 3 of these for me. He did more, but we're just going to do these. And you can get a good size piece of 2x4 at Lowe's. I know at Lowe's because that's where I get them. For like $1.59, $2.59, something like that. And it's not a it's not a big piece, but it's for crafting. And then I had a piece of wood, and I don't know what this is. I don't know what it was, but I had him do the same thing, cut the edges off, and then I had him take one slice and slice it down the middle, kind of. So we're going to paint these orange. And I've got 3 of them also. I have 3? Yeah, I think I have 3. Yeah. And then, yeah, see? I just have them do that, cut it down the middle. But we're going to do the 2x4s first. And then we're going to use some of these little wood stems from Dollar Tree. I bought these in bulk when I found them at Dollar Tree, so we're going to use those. So we're going to start painting. I'm going to do this set in orange. I'm going to quickly get a coat on them, and then I'm going to start, I don't know what I'm going to do the other ones in. Maybe different colors. We'll see. We shall see. But I don't know how many coats these will take. And I'm going to do the fronts and the back. So everything's getting painted. We hit almost 90 today. It was a hot one. I'm going to use some embellishments on these also. I got these little berries I'm going to use on them. I should have done the front and side first. That's all right. The front and back first, I should have said. I got these little berries, and I got this, I'll show you here in a minute. But you can use anything. Go to the thrift store. And down here, we have Goodwill, but they're outrageous. And I do want to go to one of the bigger ones. In the next county over. I do want to go to that one. Just to see what they got. I don't have my hopes up thinking I'll find anything. Because that's just how Goodwill is. Let that dry. Last time I was at Goodwill, the prices were so high, it was unreal. and trying to get all my fall stuff together. And my Christmas stuff. I don't know if these are going to take 2 coats. I'm assuming they will. Depends on how I want them to look. We'll see. I know I left the side. Well, I got it. Okay. I'll stick that over there and let that dry. I'm gonna get these all painted up, and then I'm gonna start painting the other ones, because it'll take a while for them to dry. And hopefully while I'm doing those, these will be ready. Here, and I thought I put out too much paint. Now this is the Waverly and Pumpkin paint on them that I'm using on this. May have to give them 2 coats. We'll see. I'm gonna do orange, green, and white with these. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna do this one. I gotta remember there's 2. So I'm gonna do orange. Have y'all started putting your fall stuff out? And I know if you're up north, a lot of them have started decorating. I'm in Sarasota, Florida. It doesn't feel like fall. And I hate to say that, I really do. We were thinking of moving. I'd like to have a bigger house. I think it'd be fun to have a house built. Of course, it'd also probably be a headache. See, I think the knots are going to have a second coat. Maybe not. We'll see. I'm just saying, I think they're going to have a second coat. I'm just going to go ahead and give this a light coat, because this is what's going to be glued to the other piece. I told my daughter I didn't think I was going to do a lot of fall decorating. But I'm not going to take down the Halloween stuff and put the Christmas tree up. I'm not going to fight with the dogs that long. They're pretty good with it. The big one, I don't know how she'll react this year. Last year she was okay. We got to move her bed though. I don't think she was too happy about that. I have a King Corso. She's the baby. She's 3 years old, but she's still a baby. She adores my daughter. I think it's because when we first got her, I was working, and my daughter was home with her and just sat with her. She had she had fleas real bad. She had a skin infection. She had worms. She was a mess when we got her. And we got her on Christmas Eve, believe it or not. So I couldn't get her to the vet till after Christmas. Me and my husband went out Christmas shopping for Christmas Eve, because my dogs are part of our family. They don't do without, believe me. And I got her right to the vet. Okay, I don't want to do orange again. All right. My hands are nice and orange. So this was the first one. I can't remember. This might have been the first one. That don't look bad. I don't mind that. Of course, it would help if I got it painted right. We're just gonna go over it a little bit. I kind of like seeing the wood. I like that. And, oh, I didn't even paint the bottom of this. But, yeah, she's, well, anyways, she has allergies, we think. And every year she breaks out. She gets dermatitis. And she broke out this week. So I called the vet, and of course they can't see her because they're booked. And I get it. I do. I get it. Okay, see. Those knots are wanting to show through. And I get it. Turn the fan on here. These will dry faster. And so I said, well, she has the dermatitis again. Can you just put me in a prescription? And we know what it is. Oh, I don't know. I don't know if they'll do that. Of course, my husband got a little upset about it. He thinks they're passing us off. But you know, to take her in there, I have to tranquilize her. I have to give her sedator. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. And we have to muzzle her. because when you see her, she looks scary. And I hate putting her through that. I really hate it. And she's, you know, she's scared because of what she's gone through. And I get it. She looks scary. I get it. But I just hate putting her through it. Just make sure. I'm not worried about what you're not going to see. See how that came through right there? I don't want to see that. And that one there on the back. I like seeing the wood, but I don't think I'll be seeing the wood on these. Okay. And then this one. We're good. Now we're good. All right, hopefully that's good. Now we're gonna do, let's see. I'm gonna do green. I'm using the Apothecary DIY paint. I love this color. I should have my husband open it for me before I got it, before I started. Okay. And I'll do the big one in white. I like that color. So we've had her for I'm gonna say 2.5. We figure she was about 7 months when we got her, we think. We don't know exactly her birth. But, I'll tell you what, no one's gonna walk in my house. I do have signs out front warning people that we have delivery people mainly. Most of them know we have a cane corso. She used to be scared of thunder. She hadn't been scared too bad. She would come in my room and climb in bed with me, which was fine. I didn't care. As long as she wasn't scared. I didn't want her to be scared. So. And I got her chipped when we got her, just in case. So she's all taken care of. Now you can get this paint through, I got mine through Jamie Ray Vintage. But there are some retailers that will sell it. You may know somebody that's got a shop that sells it. I don't, except for them. And that's where I get it from. I'm gonna give these a good painting. I got the fan going, so hopefully they dry quickly. Yeah, I don't feel like fall here. And they say, you know, the weather person will say, oh, it's 74. I open up the door. It's hot. It might be 74 somewhere, but the humidity here is, and I live close to the beach. Still hot. I got orange on it. I gotta go over that. I gotta go over it. Hold on. I'm about 5 minutes from Siesta Key Beach. And not too far from Longboat Key. Okay. Let me finish this up. Hopefully we can get these done. A little bit there. Okay. Hopefully they're all dry and good. Oh, here it is. Okay. That was in the back of me. I gotta make a trip to Walmart and get some more white paint. Okay, now we're gonna do this one. We're gonna do this one in white. Now I'm using most Waverly paint except for the Apothecary. Everything else is Waverly. Now you could do rub-ons on these, rub-on transfers on these. That would look cute too. There's a thought. Okay. That would look really cute too. Just doing the rub-ons. We have to try that. Okay. This one. Don't fall on me. do it there and I just messed it up. Okay. I kind of want to see what Walmart's got out for fall, or if they have their Christmas stuff out. Our stores, some of them tend to get their stuff out early and some of them don't. So it's like a hit or miss around here. This paint's getting thick. Now I'm going to use wood glue on it. And hot glue. Just to give it a hold when I put them together. I'll have to go back and touch it up. But I do. There's one. We're almost done. Almost. I would love to make some angels, and I might make some angels out of wood. I have a scroll saw. I would love to get a Glowforge or an X-Tool, but I don't have the space for it. I hate to say it, but I don't. I told my husband, I told him this morning, we need a bigger house. Now, will this dry fast? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much touch-up I gotta do. I'll probably distress it. Okay. I don't know if I'll have to go back over it. We'll see. Okay. I had to wash my hands. So I'm going to move this. I won't go too far with it because I may have to touch stuff up. Okay. Let's see. This one might be dry. Okay, what we're going to do. I got the little ones there right here. Okay. So this one gets, this is the big one, this one. So I'm just going to glue these on. I'm going to put a little bit of moss around them. And I took out I took some leaves and tried to cut them into what I thought a pumpkin leaf should look like. Just made some little pumpkin leaves. I think. I'll glue that on there first. I'm gonna put a little moss around it. I just want a little bit. I don't want to do a lot of moss. One thing, it's messy. Do a little bit. And then I did these little, so it's one of these, and I took a pencil and I wrapped it. And that's what I did, was I just wrapped it. Got about a length that I wanted it. And then I took some wire cutters and I cut it. So I want to use one of these on here. See if I can bring it down. And then I got some of these. I'm gonna do this one. Just gonna take them apart. Now these are from Dollar Tree. I saw them this year and I was like, oh, I gotta have some of those. Little did I know I already had some. So when I took off the, let me take this off. When I took off the, when I was going through my fall stuff, I found the other ones. So, I already had them. These were $1.50. Last year they were $1.25. You get the red tag, of course. I don't want the beads on there. I don't know what I'll do with the beads. This off. I probably end up cutting them and just putting some new string on them. I got a whole bunch of them with different sayings on them. There. And these I'll just use them for something else. There. Hello Autumn, which is cute. Set that over there. All right, this was the small one. So I'm just gonna put this, let's see, did I want that? Yeah. Let's see. I was gonna do some of these on them. I don't want to do them all the same. I got this ribbon, Dollar Tree, $1.50. You know, some of their stuff still isn't bad. Could be worse. Some of it is worse. You go in there and you start pricing stuff, some of it's worse. All right. I'll do that. But I do want to put, I'll put one of these on there. Maybe put some moss on there. I don't want to give moss on all of them though. I got 3 of these, and then those I probably won't do moss on. I don't think. I think I'm just going to put these 2 together. I got my fan going, so it's blowing everything. Turn it off real quick. I'm just going to put that on top of it. Just, where am I going to go with it? We'll go in the front, even though I'm going to hang something off of it, I think. I'm not sure. That one, let's do a red. I like that bow. Looks cute. I have acorns too. I could put that on there. You know what? I'm gonna sit here and fight with this. There we go. A little bit faster. See if I can put that underneath here. That over here. There. a bow. I need to straighten it out a bit, put some heat on it. And that's that one. All right. Now, let me get some of these done. Let's see if they're done yet. This one was the first one. Okay. Let me get my wood glue. I don't have it out yet. Okay. So what we're going to do with these, so I'm going to put a little bit of wood glue on the top and on the bottom. And then I'm going to put hot glue. The hot glue is starting to cool down. And I'm going to try to get it right there in the middle. You can see it. Same thing with this one. Wood glue and a little bit of hot glue. I gotta get this back on back on there. Okay. Let's see if we can. Get that right there. Okay. And then I got these skinny ones for this. Is that the big one? No. One of the little ones. Okay, so it's this one. You know what? I'll do that one. Now with this one, I'm going to put a little leaf on it. On this side. Let's put that right around there. Let's see, I got some acorns. Is that all I had? A little acorn on there. Looks like it fell out of a tree. I don't think I'm going to put anything else on these. Let's see how that turned out. And then, that was the last one I did. No, it wasn't. The white was. Yeah, I may have to But you see how easy this is? And by tomorrow morning, they'll all be dry. I didn't. Can, but I didn't. Now I'm going to put bows in that. I may switch some of this up. I'm not sure. Put that. Oh, it's in front of me. I like this cordless glue gun, but I'll tell you what, it leaves glue everywhere. I'll put an acorn on there. There. Okay, and that's that one. I think it's dry enough. I think. Just have fun with them. I know it's what I always say, but that's what crafting is. Just have fun. And this one is going on top of that. I'm leaving the glue gun out. I'm tired of turning around. And then this one. Goes on top of that one. Like I said, have fun with them. Just, you know, do what you want with them. Same with these. These were Dollar Tree. I don't know if they got them out this year. I haven't looked for them. They may. They may not. I don't know. We did on that one. Okay, we need to hold you still a little bit longer. Okay. A little bit of moss. I won't put a ton on here. I just want to do a little bit. I don't know if I can. Oh, I got enough. I could do it. There. All the glue webs off and be doing good. Let's see, is that all? I think I'm doing acorn. I like the acorns. I'm just gonna set that back here. All right, we got this one, which I did not want that on there. Wow. All right, it can stay. Let me see. Autumn, autumn. Let's do the Be Thankful. This one back. I'll tell you what, when I'm crafting, I make the biggest mess. And the next day, I get to clean it all up. We're gonna make a, I think Monday, it will be a wreath making. I'm gonna make a fall wreath for the front porch. But I'm gonna put a lantern. I'm gonna use it for, you'll see. I have a ton of fall floral, just a ton of it. All right, let's see. do with that? I might put in, I really like the rust color bow. I put it on that one. Okay. I also like this one. They didn't do very good when they made these. Okay. Same thing, I'm gonna double it. Get one of my little twirly things. Most of them have acorns. Put a little acorn on this side. There. And that is it. We did quite a bit. We did the 2 different kinds of pumpkins. Like I said, you can make them out of 2x4s. You can go cut a tree branch and use the stems. You can, you know, pick up little things when you're out and about. You don't think you're going to use it. When Hobby Lobby puts their stuff on way clearance, you know, the fall stuff as it goes, pick it up. Because you can get it for practically nothing. I do it. I do it every year. But there you go. Hope you like this craft. Give me a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. And until next time, I'll see you later.